Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital recap and spoilers for Friday, January 19. The drama closed the week with an explosive episode. For starters, let's talk about Drew Kane's revenge on Nina Reeves. During Friday's episode, she walks into the Crimson offices and notices movers hard at work emptying her office. Frustrated and perplexed, she orders them to stop, and Drew walks in, instructing them not to because she's been dismissed. Nina is shocked and attempts to argue him about it, but he remains fast. She emphasizes that Crimson is her baby and that she has worked tirelessly to make it one of the country's best magazines. She wonders if he has considered the reality that if she left, the magazine will fold. Is he willing to shut down Crimson only to exact revenge on her? What about the company's employees? Will they lose their jobs? He points out that keeping her employees employed is entirely up to her, and they will not be laid off as long as she signs a termination agreement. He assures her he'll give her some time to think about it before leaving the workplace. Carly is now interviewing at Bobby's for the position of assistant manager. The place has become so busy that she requires assistance and support. Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, steps in, expecting to meet Drew. However, Carly knows he has an important meeting at Aurora that he is handling right now, and it could have slipped his memory. Sam says she's noticed so many changes in Drew since he returned from Pentonville. He's been tense and quick to anger, and Carly says she's noticed the same in him, but a lot has happened recently. Not only is he dealing with the fallout of prison, but he also had to deal with Nina's SEC secret on NYE and the death of her mother. He's gone through a lot lately. Sam asks how she can help, and Carly responds with kindness, support, and grace. Carly also admits that she feels responsible for everything that has transpired and wants to do whatever she can to be there for Drew. Sam respects that, but she recommends against losing her cool in the process. Laura Collins arrives at Cyrus Renaud's hospital room, where he informs her that Sonny Corinfo's charges have been dropped. He admits he provoked him, and now that his soul is free, his body may recover. Spencer Cassadine arrives shortly after Laura, and it is hinted that the person Cyrus summoned the day before to come see him was the two of them. Cyrus informs them that Esm Prince came to see him last night, begging for assistance. Cyrus enables Spencer to take over on why she needed assistance, and he proceeds to tell his grandmother that Nicholas Cassadine visited him, and he let him take Ace Cassadine. Laura is stunned on all fronts. While she is relieved to hear Spencer and Nick have reconciled, she cannot believe he let him to take Ace after all of his father's horrible decisions. Spencer, however, makes it obvious that this was done to shield Ace from his psychopath mother. He tells his grandmother that he believes Esmond has regained her memories. Spencer describes their talk at the police station, among other specifics. Nonetheless, Laura believes there is no substantial evidence that Esm remembers everything. Spencer is surprised that Laura is still giving Esm the benefit of the doubt, and he points out that reaching out to Cyrus demonstrates that the old Esm has returned. Laura says it only shows that she is desperate. Laura thanked Cyrus for keeping her informed, but then walked into the hallway and called Dante Falconeri to report Ace missing. Speaking of Esm, she pays Ava Jerome a visit at the gallery. She apologizes for breaking into Windermere and admits Ava was correct in bringing charges. Esm explains that her visit is a request for assistance. She informs Ava that Nick has stolen Ace and asks her for help as another mother. Ava is stunned and lets her guard down, while Esm is terribly shaken without her baby. She inquires as to whether Ava has seen Nicholas, to which Ava responds that she has, but that he has long since left. Esm, disappointed, continues to hope she can help in some way. Nevertheless, Ava observes that the young mother is way over her head. Nick possesses the power, money, and resources to remain concealed with Ace for as long as he wishes. After all, if his own mother can't find him, why should she assume she can? Esme admits that she has resources in Cyrus. Ava queries why Cyrus would help her, and Esme responds that it is because they are family. Ava tells Esme that Cyrus is Ace and Nick's family, not her own. Esme dashes out of the gallery, feeling rejected. Adam Wright has awoken in the hospital and is eager to be freed. He lies to Willow Corinthos and Portia Robinson about what happened the night before, claiming that he was partying and that the pills he took were for his cold. Adam claims that Jocelyn Jack was completely overreacting and he should leave the hospital immediately. Portia writes that he can be discharged today, but his parents have been notified and he will require a psychiatric evaluation before he can be released. When Portia discusses his parents, Adam suffers a breakdown. Adam inquires if she informed them that he attempted to harm himself. However, Portia clarifies that because he is 18, she cannot share particular medical information with his parents without his permission. They were notified because they were his emergency contact. Regardless, she advises Adam to be honest with the doctor, his parents, and himself for his own health and safety. Dex Heller discovers Joss in the chapel. They discuss Adam and his parents' condition, and Dex says that Adam feels like a failure because of his parents' expectations for him. Joss asked whether he had ever felt like that with his mother and father, but he noted that he burned out early and left, so he doesn't know exactly how Adam feels. They walk out into the corridor and run into Portia. She can only inform Joss that Adam is awake, but he is unable to receive guests. Just then, Adam's father, Mr. Wright, comes in off the elevator. Dressed in a suit, he asks to see his son while Willow is behind the counter. Portia approaches him and explains that he needs a mental evaluation, and Mr. Wright remarks that he does not want any unrelated fluff on his medical bill. He wants his son discharged immediately. Joss approaches Mr. Wright, and they have a significant argument. She informs him that his son is struggling, and Mr. Wright believes it is because he has been drinking and partying excessively at college. He says that Adam's mother and he did not believe he was mature enough to live away from home, and they were correct. He had such a promising future with a 4.0 average, but Jocelyn interrupts and informs the father that Adam is self-medicating due to anxiety and pressure from his parents. Jocelyn informs the man that Adam attempted suicide, and he demands her to leave or face legal action. Portia kindly requests Joss to go home before leading Mr. Wright to her office for further discussion. Joss approaches the elevator, but instead heads directly to Adam's room. Drew comes to Crimson and asks Nina if she signed the termination agreement. She has, and he laughs and mocks her, claiming that she fell for his trick and that he never intended to shut off Crimson. After all, he replaced her before she was fired, and now Carly walks into the office. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Nina's world has been entirely turned upside down following the SEC secret expose, so who will she turn to for assistance? Valentine Cassadine, perhaps? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.